Oh my gosh, look at my step.
Our story opens at Planet Helix, located somewhere in the Great White North, where yet another January snowstorm has added to the VOLLMERS' already worsening winter blues.
Here's my husband getting his snow blower out of the garage.
Hey, we have contact.
Sounds healthy. I'm not uptight. I just need a holiday. Oh, my poor garden. My tree. I'm not uptight. Because you put the cling film, you just rip it off instead of doing it properly.
The cling film.
He just drives me crazy with that. Like, he just rips it off. Well, you got to do it properly.
So where is it?
It's all in pieces there now. You put it back.
What was the problem?
Look at it.
What's the matter with it?
You're unbelievable.
It's all right.
You're a piece of work, you are.
Let's see what's the matter with it. It's wrapped.
He just drives me crazy with that.
So we've decided to go on a 2-week vacation to Veradera, Cuba, and recharge the batteries and maybe rekindle that love and feeling. Oh, there he is. Come on in! There he is.
Holy moly, what's
The keeper of the keys. So we're all ready to go.
I'm ready.
You gonna take care of the house for 2 weeks?
Every day.
And take care of my baby, my little kitty cat, Atomic.
I was gonna say, did she go in it?
Lynda's in the back.
Hi, Lynda.
Hi.
Yeah, I'd say I met Brian back in the late 70s at the Ride Out Tavern with the rest of the band, and always was a fan of the band, so I hadn't seen him for years and years. Kind of fast forward to the 90s, Brian was looking for a place to live, showed up in London. So I had an apartment, and sure enough, it worked out. We ended up living together for a while. Then that's when Lynda came into the picture, actually. Lynda came over, stayed at the apartment for a while. I was their new best friend. And literally known them for the last, 35 years.
So tell him where all the sticky notes go.
Where'd he go?
Up his ass.
I've got one on the door.
Saying this is how you get outside?
No, I forgot what it
It's like-
says.
Says shovel driveway.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah, like that's gonna happen.
I don't expect any snow in the next 2 weeks. It's probably going to be record highs.
Yeah,
You guys will get
probably,
record lows.
because we're going away. Don't forget to feed the cat. There's a sticker for that.
Clean the
Fresh
litter
water.
box. Gotta clean the litter box.
How many times a day you feed a cat that size?
What? Shouldn't be too much for you to have to
The
clean up
little
there.
tray I like cleaned every day. Well, he likes it cleaned.
There's a
every
few
day.
nuggets a day.
Yeah, not a problem.
Fresh water every day.
Fresh water every day for me or the cat.
Yeah. Oh, and there's a sticker in the kitchen to remind you to take the newspaper out on a Friday and Saturday when it gets delivered. It'll be in the mailbox. And don't forget to take the mail out every day from the mailbox.
Pretty much all common sense stuff. I don't even
That's why we left notes for
I
you.
probably don't even need the notes.
So, we're off to Cuba. We're driving along, and for some reason, Brian he got his cell phone on his lap, and he decides he wants to go for a pee. He goes for a pee, comes out, we're driving for probably an hour, and his cell phone's gone. And he realised it was on his lap, and he gets out the car and he looks under the seat, he looks everywhere, and just about ready to kill him again. And so we have to turn around. We're on the 401, we have to turn around, drive all the way back.
And believe it or not, Lynda found my cell phone face down in the snow. Nobody had run over it. In fact, I almost ran over it coming back to the truck stop. Being at the big Cuba holiday. And my wife is already freaking out.
Wow, I'm not freaking out. Go away.
Not much.
Lynda, that has to be the best I'm not freaking out face I've ever seen.
It's early next morning. We set off bright and early on CanJet Airlines. And before too long, Lynda was in a much better mood once she got into the Vino. And in 3.5 hours, we ended up landing in Veradero, Cuba, and immediately took the bus to our hotel at the Playa de Oro. And I went to our rooms and started checking them out. Lynda got into her bathing suit, and before too long we were out in the sun and the fun checking out our hotel. My wife wants me to take a picture of her under a palm tree. It's not a palm tree though. I don't know what the hell it is. It's a fake tree.
Umbrella.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm having a great time.
Are you?
Tomorrow we're going to Havana.
There's a big shadow on your face. I don't think we can see your head.
We'll
Just hear
go
sound.
out there.
Well, you think the shadow's going to go away if I go out here? I don't think so.
We'll go over there.
Well, it's not going to change the shadow on your head.
Well, tell me where it changes.
Out in the sun?
Oh,
That's a big hint. Okay, you're getting better. Oh, there you go. There's your face. What do you have to say for yourself? Where are we going tomorrow?
We're going to Havana tomorrow.
Yeah.
And now it's 8:34.
Are you going to get drunk again?
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
That was the
you were pretty
zombie.
looped the other night.
That was the zombie. I'm going to stick to the pina coladas. Anyway, I wanted you to take a photograph.
Hey, we'll take a photograph, but you got to be out in the sun.
Whoa. What about here? Mom's tree.
My God. Here we go. Palm tree shots.
Okay.
We don't have enough of those. Okay, we're going to do it. Here we are at the beach of Veradero, and this is one of the most beautiful beaches that Lynda and I have ever seen.
It's clean. There's no dogs on the beach. It's absolutely spotless. And it's just all white sand. It's just beautiful.
And the water's nice and clean, and it's warm. We're having a great time here. Hello. Hello.
This is the life.
Ta-da! Lynda. She's headed for Florida. She's had enough of Cuba. She's gonna swim right over to Key West. See ya, honey.
I'm having a coffee before I start on the alcohol, my pina coladas.
She's taking a pee. Any money? On the bus with Lynda commandeering everything.
That's right. That's right.
Well, this is Lynda's trip. You know, I say that as a joke, but what I mean by that is that whenever we go on holidays, Lynda plans everything out to the nth degree. I'm just along on a leash.
That's Brian.
What?
That's not true.
Like, the best laid plans of mice and men are the ones you can change on the fly. I change the plans, Lynda.
Go away.
Anyway, this is the bus, and this is where we are. just went to the market and we didn't buy anything.
Lynda doesn't believe in spending money. And in fact, when Lynda squeezes a nickel, the Queen farts.
I love to bargain and get stuff down. I love a deal.
And we have Naomi.
Hello!
And this is her beautiful jewelry.
Yeah,
And it's amazing. They made these out of spoons. And
I just bought these two.
we bought two. We bought one for Jasmine and one for Lynda.
There you go.
But isn't that amazing stuff? All of the spoons.
And forks.
And forks.
Yes.
That's a fork.
My wife's always saying fork you to me. Aren't you?
Yeah.
Lynda and I have a great relationship. We have that unique ability to communicate with one another in hushed, calm, reasonable tones.
How, besides bullshit, how would you refer to the tests that Brian puts you through on a day-to-day basis?
Well, I'm trying to think. Wait a minute, I've got to think of a word.
You guys have bollocks. You have all these words, different from England.
Yeah.
Other ways of cussing that circumvents our, bollocks. Is that Irish? Is bollocks.
Bollocks. I don't know, but I love him, and so I guess I've got to put up with that bullshit.
Well, baby, she's in love with my hot ride. It's my baby ache that really gets her right.
If you ever go to Cuba, don't take traveller's checks. The hotels don't take traveller's checks. And so we had to go to the bank. So we went downtown to the bank. The bank wasn't the main bank, and they wouldn't take them. So we had to find the main bank, and there was about 30 people in front of me. And then when we get inside the bank, we're going to line up again. And there's the tourist side and the Cuban side.
If I was Cuban, I'd be pissed off that I have to wait for tourists.
And by the time I finished, there was about 30 or 40 people, all tourists, behind me, all waiting to change their traveller's checks or money. And it's like in a library, there's a security guard and he comes up to you and you've got to be complete silence.
So for somebody like Lynda, that's damn near impossible.
I like to go down in the back alleys and where tourists don't go and see what the real life is. And there was some really nice, well-kept homes. And then there was some that were like just a mess, but it was nice. I like going down the side streets.
Some of the side streets and looking at the normal Cuban homes. And there's a big guard dog right there. Hello. And this is how the normal Cuban lives. To Havana today, and there she is.
Really?
She's been prepared now for 3 days. We've walked up to every bus that's come and stopped in hopes that it's the one.
And you're hoping that there's a bathroom on the bus. It's like every 20 minutes we've got to stop because my husband has to go for a pee. Always, every 20 minutes. Just about getting to Havana, we go to a castle just on the outskirts of Havana, and it starts to pour down. And it poured down and poured down for the rest of the day. The coach, you couldn't even take photographs through the window because the rain was just pouring down on the windows. But it was an amazing city. I'd love to go back there. The buildings are just amazing. And something that was really, really interesting was the beautiful big homes that the Americans owned. And then when communists came in and the Americans went back to the States, the servants and the maids all had could keep these homes. So they were the lucky ones in the end. So they got all these beautiful homes for free.
We were really looking forward to going to Havana. It was nice driving there, but as soon as we got there, it started to rain, and then it pretty well poured down the whole time we were there. But we did go to the rum factory, and we went to the market, which was something to see.
One of my fellow bus travelers is with me, and this is it.
This place is crazy, man. But it's beautiful.
Yeah. And I just want to show you some of these cars. Here's beauty right here. Beautiful. That's so beautiful. It's amazing, the cars here. Look at this one. Crazy about a Mercury. Crazy about a Mercury. And they're all in mint shape too. Over here I think we have a Pontiac. I think that's what that is. Wow, coolness. Nice little Ford. It's everywhere. Amazing. It looks like it's back on the bus for us. Aside from our trip to Havana, we spent most of our time either at the hotel, lounging around the pool, or down at the beach, or taking short trips on the bus into Veradero. Each night at the hotel there was entertainment. Some nights would be a band, other nights would be dancing or something in the pool. On the Sunday they brought in a band called Vintage Rock, which did rock covers, and the first Sunday they got me up.
Yeah. This is not mine, but it belongs to the guitar player. Okay.
And that's what they have to play through in Cuba.
We stayed at Playa de Oro in Veradero, and at the end of a road at the end of the hotel was a bus stop where the double-decker bus would stop there, and you paid $5 and you could ride into Veradero and stop at all the other resorts along the way.
There's 2 days left of our holidays here in Cuba at Veradero. There, that's easy for you to say.
And it's cold and windy.
It's cold and windy. We're at the bus stop.
We're going to go down to Veradero, the main strip, and for something to do.
Ian can make this.
A tiny one.
I'm waiting for a bus, and the bus is running Cuban time, they say, which means that there is no rhyme or reason when the bus is going to show up. You know what time the bus is coming? No, he doesn't know. So I'm sitting here waiting. Waiting.
Every 20 minutes we've got to stop because my husband has to go for a pee.
Yeah, I made the mistake of trying to take a pee in the bushes, and when I came over here, see these things? They're like friggin' needles. They're so friggin' sharp, and I got stabbed about 10 times right into my, they went right through my skin, into my legs, my hands. So if you see those bushes and you're in Cuba, do not take a piss, especially you ladies.
That'll teach you. God's punishment.
So that was our trip to Cuba, and now we're home, and this is what we've come home to. Great, huh? Look at that. Do you believe that? Right there. And there's about the only palm tree that we're going to really see in the next month or so, because Lynda loves palm trees. Sometimes I think more than she loves me. Just kidding. I know I'm her toy boy. If all my cronies are at the Timmy's, I'm back from Cuba, and I got some presents for you guys.
Thank you.
So I went all over the place. I finally found this thing, and then I went and we were walking on a side street, and I dropped my bag and smashed it. So then I had to go looking all over Veradero again for another one.
Oh, fantastic.
Excellent. And I got your little keychain.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that
A little keychain. There you go.
Can't be much light. Is this something I can use?
Yeah, you sure can.
I can't.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Okay, here we are. Okay. One size fits all.
And Lynda's still on about the friggin' saran wrap. What's the matter with it now?
Well, I've just come to use it, and it's got. It's not. It's. Oh, I knew I'd have to do it myself. Just look. You've got it where it's not all coming out.
I thought the holiday was supposed to relax you, honey.
Yeah, well,
Honey.
you give me brain damage. Look at all this.
Brain
It's
damage.
never.
Brain damage? Is that what happened to you?
You give me brain damage. See, now it's all coming out right. I knew I'd have to do it in the end. I knew it was going to be impossible for you to do it.
I'm a singer, Jim, not a saran wrap. Fix that. So that's the end of episode 1. Brian and Lynda go to Cuba, and we're actually off to Florida on our next episode. We decided now that we got a little bit more leisure time in our hands, and we're getting a little older, that we want to travel before we croak. We're going to head for someplace warmer. So we'd appreciate your comments on the show. Send them in. I know it's pretty guerrilla warfare type of filming, but we have a hell of a fun time doing it. And like I said, the next episode is called Brian and Lynda Go to Florida, and we got a contest going. Check it out. So watch the show, answer the questions. All the answers should be in the show. And don't be square. We'll see you around. Catch you on the flip side.